to Death Stranding. I'm really wanting to get this done, but it's taking a lot longer than I thought.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was
It's
lost to
taking
the
me
tar.
longer.
The first step
I
is
just
to
want
put
to
a
get it
shelter
done.
with our
I
scientists on
enjoy
the
the
chiral
game.
network.
I'm not trying to rush
Now,
through
we
it,
don't know
but
the first thing
I
about
thought it'd be
status or
more
what Higgs is up to.
entertaining.
That's a concern for us as much as you. But we
That
won't know more until we get to
kind of
Edge
upset me. I
City.
thought it'd be more
And that
entertaining
means
to
connecting
even
this
watch or
region
play.
first.
At this point, it just feels
You
like
should start with the
more,
geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something
walking
for the
cross-country
evobiologist,
simulator.
so I recommend you save her for last.
Then
That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
I had planned something for Sunday, kind of fell through, but
Thermal pad.
okay.
Indispensable
Hi.
gear for cold weather operations, especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
I have a feeling that's how they're gonna work. I have a feeling that's how they're gonna work. Yep, knew it. Let's see. Yep. I had something really cool planned. I thought it'd be cool and fun, and well, it was sort of fun, but it still kind of fell through. I hope this Sunday will be better. So
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric
okay, I
extinction
don't
events.
care.
He's been out there conducting
Can
excavations for a while now and
we
has begun to suffer
continue
the
on?
effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig.
Please, I just
Until
want
the
to
site
continue.
is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing
I
agents.
forgot how much Kojima likes characters that talk a lot.
Stand clear.
What? What? Oh,
Stratum, the team was investigating, dates from the end of the Cretaceous period.
I was
The time
confused
of
for a
the
second.
infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the
Yeah.
Earth. It's the most recent of the big five,
God.
and one of the largest mass
Yeah,
extinctions
shut
the
up.
world has ever seen.
Let me get this
In any
done.
event, our team found
Please.
something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If
Good
that
for
is
them.
indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
Oh.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb.
What? Why?
Bridges' paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it.
What?
Apparently, the fossils he wants
How-
to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open.
What?
Now, hopefully, I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But
Now-
in case I do,
Yeah.
make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
I was gonna say you're hoping for the wrong thing, because if I had a choice, I'd probably. Ooh, what does this button do? Yeah, I have 2 of those, 4 of those. I have non-lethal. That should be good.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting
I
it by
get
a
it.
carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
So what do I do if an alarm is triggered? Jesus. I probably should have made a few of those things.
Order assigned.
Yeah, let's make a couple of those. Okay, so I can have like 8. Let's go ahead and do that. I laid down a path? I don't remember laying down a path. There it goes. Let's see. Let's put the bomb on there. Do that.
Sam.
Let's see, where do I need to
Harper
go?
told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost
That
himself.
one.
For 21 minutes, he was in a state
Jesus.
of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal
Okay.
circumstances, he would have died.
Yeah, but
Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the
Good for
21
him.
minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased.
good
And
for him.
now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
I don't care anymore. Oh my
My
God.
apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell.
I don't care.
Be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death, extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts.
Oh my
Though I
God.
suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real recording.
You assholes ever shut up. God. But yeah, don't get me wrong, this game is a masterpiece. I love it. It's just, I don't know, I kind of expected a bit more to happen. I understand why it's kind of an empty world, but let me get there and I will see you guys when I get there. Finally made it. Jesus. Took so long because I had to find my way around. Because there was a freaking whiteout.
Beginning scanning. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons
Let's
detected. All weapons will be locked until the
get whatever this is delivered. I hope it's the bomb. Please let it be the bomb. I don't want the bomb. Let's see. Heal medicine.
delivering cargo.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that.
I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the
Wow.
nightmares down to fatigue. Possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we got it before the suicidal stage. It's
Fine.
not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life.
Yay.
you're
I don't
saving here.
care.
It's my life's work.
Then you wasted your life.
I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
Jesus. Done. Yeah, I don't care. Ooh, I got the transporter. Joy. Yeah, we already know what he was basically gonna say. Is anything gonna change with this? Am I gonna float off the ground a little bit with some random strands? Not much really changed. I think the whole BB situation changed a little bit. Ooh. Oh
And
my
just
god.
like that, I'm part of the UCA. With access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone.
My
Can you
god.
believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million
You know,
years?
I
Evidence of an ancient
thought I might have heard
death
something about that,
stranding.
but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Matter has existed
it's
on Earth since
lot of
long before
big
the dawn of man.
words.
This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines,
Okay.
producing layers of what is known as pseudotachylite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of corellium in this of all strata
You know,
cannot be a mere
all
coincidence.
this I don't
It
care about. I
strongly
want
suggests
to
that
learn
beaches
what
must have appeared during the Cretaceous Paleogene
caused it.
extinction event,
made
and not just then. The chiral network
the
has
Death
recovered
Stranding
data
such a big
suggesting
deal.
that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding
what
to other
led
extinction
to all of
events too.
this.
That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data.
Alright, my mic.
You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
But
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
understand it. I don't care. With my plan for Sunday, the only thing is it wouldn't be on professional grade cameras or anything like that because I don't have the money for all that.
Defog keeping up.
But you know, hopefully it works out. And for some reason I thought the touchpad would lead me to the map. Of course it doesn't. Well, I will see you guys once I get to the paleontologist. And there it is. I actually kind of like doing it this way a little bit better because I can skip all the
Beginning scan.
boring
Scanning
walks.
Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
Alright. Take your freaking bomb. I don't want it. Keep it. It's bad for my own health.
Delivering cargo.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
By walking. Got off my ass and walked. Blah, 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 blah.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
Anything gonna happen special this time? Nope. Ooh. I'll take it.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he said,
Which means I
almost
gotta go
as if
pick
it
it
were
up.
still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but
I heard the
that's not
clock.
the half of it.
If
The
it
man
came through.
claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment.
Watch
Didn't
your
even have
language.
the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can
I
pick
would
it up
hope
when you
so.
accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous
don't
fish,
care.
an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed
You don't have to
200
narrate
million years
every
old,
damn
it would also
thing.
correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so
Blah,
close.
blah, blah,
So
blah,
very,
blah,
very
blah,
close to
science,
grasping the
science,
true nature
science.
of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
You done? Thank you.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
That's right. Square. Ah. I need to pick up that order. Silly me.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
see. It should be good.
Order assigned.
Alright. Not what I wanted. God, it's Kingdom Hearts 3 all over again.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Oh, it actually said... Oh.
Of course.
Whoops.
It's all good. It's all good.
Jesus. I like how it stopped saying B and it started saying me. Oh god. Ow. I didn't expect it to be that fast. That's not what I need. This is what I need. Oh.
It's okay. It's alright.
Maybe I should detach this thing and stop writing it. Yeah, I need to do this. Hopefully it'll help with... I didn't realize I could make...
Sweet fucking relief.
There we go, even better. Does this help with health, or is it just... God damn, Sam. It's taking longer than I thought. Nope, nope. Well, a lot closer than I thought. Got all of them? see. 4, 5, 2, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got all of them. Come on. Don't die on me. Not yet. Oh, there we go. I do need to wear it still. Okay. Okay, there we go. Well, that was easy. Kind of boring. So note to self, don't randomly drive back to where I don't know where I'm going. Understood. Sort of. You know what? Somebody should have put around here. A generator. Why?
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I don't understand why it decided to start playing.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
You know what? Let's see.
No can do, Sam. Structures can't be built that close together. You'll need to settle for a different spot outside the sensor ring.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Defense keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
There.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Because I don't want to have to run into the building
Weapons
just
detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
to
Cargo verified. Thank you.
recharge.
Construction complete.
It wasn't that hard.
I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
Ooh, cool.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a
Where?
preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly,
Oh, I see
seems the
the helix
surrounding
fossil.
strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just
Pale
brought
helix.
this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
Good for her.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit.
Damn
To
you,
clarify,
Hartman.
she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her
I hate
research,
you.
we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your
I hate
continued
all
help,
of you.
I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work. New order. Order assigned.
Where am I going?
They see me, Sam.
Let's recharge.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Let's see. Alright, well, I will see you guys there. Unless something happens, I'll meet you then. Oh, showtime. Because, BTs. I wonder. Jeez, there's so many. I hate that. so many right there. Why were there so many? Why was it not showing up? I gotta like for a BT. Why? I hate it. Where's the other two? There's one. Hello. So the mask kind of helps with this. That's really good to know. Alright, I don't have to collect another one. Sweet. Okay, for some reason I thought I had to collect 5. Sweet. Okay. Let's get the hell out. I don't like this. Especially with how close that one was. There's so many. The closest one. Back that way. Not in the clear yet, but I should be soon. Come on. God, there's so many crystals. Jesus. Right? Did I miss my ramp? I missed my ramp. Why were there so many right there? I was playing Metal Gear Solid all over again. Right up there. Oh wait, I can take this off now. I didn't like that, especially that big and I like seeing the big and in the middle of all of it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
You're a pain in my ass.
Delivering cargo.
All three of you scientists are a pain in my ass.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend.
Oh hey, it's 10 o'clock here.
Now, that's what...
Should I surely begin? Blah blah blah. I don't care. That was a little bit different. Huh. I guess what they're doing differently is changing the angles. Oh no.
Thank you. It goes without saying, but I am convinced that the tar is related to the BTs and the Death Stranding. After all, both it and Timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar.
Evolution.
Evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results
Why
with you
not just
later.
call it what it is? Evolution. Instead of just saying adapt
You
this,
furthered our
adapt that.
research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway,
Did you say
would you mind
data?
returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further
I
information.
swear to God, there better be some blinds there. Wrong button. But I we'll have to cut this one short because I have a feeling it's going to be like a 20-hour cutscene when I get there. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.